So if you look there, we're just getting some shadows. Are you doing BTS?
Oh, dear.
Are you sure that's what you want to do?
I don't know. Is everyone mic checked?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
It's reading.
Go. Wait. We don't time just. Oh, you have 5 seconds.
Oh, where is it? Where'd you put it? Where'd you put it?
3,000. 3,000.
3,002?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it in?
Yes.
Yeah! Full countdown.
Start. Countdown. Wait. Click. Tick countdown.
I'm watching the lighting because this is very interesting.
Have Jill and
Turn on Jill.
Zach do it.
Jill.
I think I'm gonna make a jumbo mustache and flip it up and have like a little Hitler like anime figures just choo-choo.
Right on.
Yeah.
I know.
So you can.
Jill, ask Trenton if this looks okay.
Just get Jill to pan to the right. Or not pan to the right, scoot to the right.
That is not kitchen staff. Sent out an email asking people not to use that kitchen for a hallway. Hello, my name is Jill.
That's 10 times maybe. Okay, Jess, zoom out a little bit, please. Mr. Madsen. Okay, clicked. Very good job.
Super fun being behind the scenes.
We had a special group of musicians perform here at NC. Stay tuned for the latest. Hello and welcome to NCTV. I'm your anchor Jillian Wallace. Today is Friday, October 12th, 2018. To start off our show, we have a story that stretches far beyond us. Gabriel traveled to Highland Park to take part in a huge volunteering project. I'm here at Highland Park Community Church, where every year Casper locals gather to package food for families in Nicaragua. Right behind me you can see Casper Rotary packaging food. Let's see what they had to say.
I am a change student for Rotary, to the Rotary Exchange Program, so that's why I'm here. I'm taking part in the activities of my Rotary Club here in Casper, and we are packing food to send to Nicaragua to help people there.
These kids in school, just like here, if their stomach's empty, that's hard for them to learn. And the only way they're going to get out of poverty is to get an education. So they found out that if they could supplement the food and get these kids so that they weren't hungry, they learned a lot better. And I just saw the kids fell in love with them. We came back and said, you know, this is something we can do.
After spending an hour here and watching these volunteers willingly give their time, it was very humbling. And we at NCTV encourage you to volunteer and give back to your community and those in need. This is Jillian Wallace from NCTV, signing off. Thank you, Gabe. Remember, it's always important to volunteer and help out those in need. need. Casper's Public Library recently added a makerspace that gives inventors a creator's chance to build prototypes. NCTV's Sarah Carrico gives us a glimpse of Casper's makerspace.
Hi, I'm Sarah with NCTV, bringing you a story about the new Creation Station at the Natrona County Library.
So the purpose of opening the Creation Station was to provide a space where like emerging artists and engineers could come together and work on innovative projects. It was a place for the community to come together and work on crafts and come up with new kind of like science and technology and engineering and art and mathematics projects, to provide a place where a lot of these machines are really expensive and they're not easily affordable, and so it's a place where the community can come and use everything for free to see what they can come up with and create and take something home afterwards. Yeah, so we're always wanting to add more and more to it, and so we're starting leatherworking next month, and we're going to add leatherworking for the next year or two, and then next spring we're introducing the Glowforge, which is like a bigger engraver. So we're always wanting to add more equipment and more technology to the Creation Station, because the ultimate real mission of the Creation Station is kind of to encourage education, specifically in the STEM fields, to encourage like young scientists and engineers to have an interest in these kind of things, to be able to come to the library and experiment with all these things and kind of help them learn more about the equipment and also fuel their interest in the STEM fields.
Wow, the Creation Station seems really awesome. I'm really excited to come down one of these days and try it. I'm Sarah Carrico with NCTV signing off.
Wow, I'll have to go check that out sometime. We now take a look outside, where Zach brings us the weather from the west parking lot.
Good morning. Thanks for joining me for the weather today. As always, my name is Zaggy Nagy. It is October 12th, 2018 here in Casper, Wyoming. And so a lot of you, if you saw the last production, you would know that I hate the snow. It's a personal hatred of mine. And if you woke up this morning, you would know that it snowed. If you got to school this morning, you would know that the parking lot was covered in icicles. Icicles? Yeah, icicles. And I mean, it was just incredible. It was incredibly dangerous. It was just awful. Snow should stop. Now, a lot of you think that the weather is redundant because you have a phone. You can check, oh, hey, how you guys doing? You have a phone. And so now if you're watching this on your phone, please don't click away. We need your precious eyes, your beady little eyes. So I'm gonna ask Google for you, what's the weather like today? And we're gonna let Google answer this. Ooh, hey, oh, eh. You're gonna like this. Give it a hot minute.
Today in Casper, it'll be cloudy with a forecasted high of 52 and a low of 34. Right now it's 48 and sunny.
All right, so that's the weather. Before we go, weather is a part of nature, as we all know. Nature is just incredibly beautiful, and I want you all to take a look behind me. Now, what we have here is a calm group of motor geese. Now, these motor geese are typically you don't see them this calm. So if you come out, don't startle them, don't spook them. Typically when you see these motor geese, they're out and about, they're dangerous, they're going fast, they're making noises. So respect them, because they help you a lot more than you help them. That's all the time we have for today. Stay tuned for the next production. I'm sure it's going to be just as fantastic. Back to you, Jill.
Awesome, thank you so much, Zach. This upcoming week, NCHS Theater Department is putting on a production of the play Fahrenheit 451. The students have been working extremely hard, 6 days a week. Let's take an inside look.
I'm Ethan Cox. I play Montag. My character is, it's the main, but it's a weird story because he's more of a receptacle for everyone else who's leading him along a journey.
My name is Trenton Cothran, and I'm playing Fire Chief Beatty. So my character is the fire chief of the station, and basically the entire play I'm kind of toying with the main character Montag and trying to see if he reads books or not, because this takes place in the future and books are outlawed in the future. So basically firemen, rather than putting out fires, they burn books instead, because houses are fireproofed. So they don't really need firemen for the actual purpose.
I'm Jillian Wallace. I'm playing the role of Clarice in Fahrenheit 451. Character Clarice is one of the main lead female characters, and she sheds light on a lot of topics in the show that a lot of people don't like to talk about, and a lot of things that should open people's eyes up. And so she's like the light amidst all of the adversity in the play.
That show sounds so unique. I can't wait to attend. This past week, Admin hosted a college fair here in the Commons. Evan Short met with some of them, and here's their message for you.
This is Evan Short with NCTV here at the college fair, where there are multiple college and military booths. Let's see what they had to say.
To get into LCCC specifically, we just require that you graduate high school or have a GED or some high school equivalency. Otherwise, we accept all students, no matter what your ACT score is, no matter what your GPA is. We just want all students to go to college and find something that they're interested in.
I came down here for mostly the colleges, the opportunities that I get to go to different colleges and see where I fit most.
So you have to apply into our school. You have to fill out an application that takes about 20 minutes online, and then you have to have a 2.5 GPA and have higher than a 18 on your ACT.
The United States Army representatives came to Natrona County High School in order to allow us the forum to talk to kids about what the Army can do for them. The active duty Army and the Army Reserves, what they can do for them, the types of careers and opportunities available in the United States Army to help them use that as a stepping stone in life to what it is that they want to do.
Thank you for the information. This is Evan Short with NCTV signing off.
We would like to give a special thanks to the colleges that gave up their time to come talk to us students. One of our reporters traveled all the way to Buffalo, Wyoming to give us a taste of the history of the Wild Wild West. Trenton Cawthorn brings the Occidental Hotel.
I'm here at the famous Occidental Hotel in Buffalo, Wyoming, where many famous people have stayed over the last 138 years, including Butch Cassidy and Teddy Roosevelt. Here, have a little sliver of history.
I really enjoy the story of Red Angus because he was kind of an angry, like he's known as this tough, angry guy, but he was like I said, he was a proprietor here in the Occidental. He was a bartender. He ran Laurel Street. He was a sheriff in Johnson County. So many of these guys were towing that line between lawful and unlawful. Well, there was an occasion where he got in a dispute with another cowboy here in town named Arapahoe Brown. And it got pretty loud and angry, and right in front of the Occidental, Red Angus actually shot Arapahoe Brown, okay? And so he shoots Arapahoe Brown, but he survives. He actually crawls into the hotel to see the doctor, gets patched up, and is walking around on Main Street the very next day. It is a history, it is part of our town, and people love it, okay? Why is it special? It continues through the hardest periods in our time. It was here during the Great Depression and it survived. It made it through a time period when they actually wanted to make it a parking lot, and it's still here today. Our owners have very lovingly and painstakingly recreated this history, and now people from all over the world come to enjoy our Western history, where in a lot of places on Main Street these buildings have been lost.
Wow, it's crazy how old this place is. This is Trenton Cawthorn from NCTV, signing off.
Wow, that hotel seems to come straight from the history books. Thank you for educating us about Wyoming history. Our final story is from a very special group of talented musicians that came to visit us. Let's see who they are.
Been with the band about 13 and a half years. What I try to remember myself is, yes, the notes and the technique is very important, but we are wind players, all of us, and so first and foremost, you have to have a good sound.
I'm Cecilia. I play the French horn. It's the best instrument in the world. And I've been in the Marine Band for about 5.5 years now. Valves, can you kind of see that? 1, 2, there's like a top and a bottom here, okay? So I have a trigger that tells the air to either go through the top set or through the bottom set.
I'm going out of corn and play the bassoon.
I've been in the band for 23 years. And I'm originally from France. I grew up in a suburb of Paris, which is slightly bigger than where Leslie is from.
Screwdriver and adjust the arm up and down. It's really space age looking. I left my music at the hotel. Don't be like Tracy.
Then I say, okay, I'm going to add one note. And I play that 3 to 5 times. You only move on if you have that mastery that we're talking about. So then maybe I might add another note.
Such talent. That was phenomenal. Big thanks to them for gracing us with a visit. Our quote of the week is, "Life is short, smile before you don't have teeth." Great advice, guys. Tune in tonight to watch NCTV sports coverage of the NCS football game against the Cheyenne Central Indians with special commentary from Mr. Jurgensen. I want to give a special thank you to my crew who I love to work with, for the parents that support all of us, and encourage us to be the best version of ourselves. Remember to be kind and make smart choices. I'm Jillian Wallace. This is NCTV, signing off.